Hello, Miss Morris. I'll be doing great. Let's cook today. The last couple of videos, I've only been baking, right? I need to diversify my kitchen content, I think, and so we're cooking again. Mainly because I don't want to bake any more cookies. I just need to let them go. It's too much. Too much. And also because I wanted to continue a series that I've started years ago that always made me happy. And that is like my one pot series in which we make recipes that you can make using just one pot or pan or casserole. Just like one cooking dish. And because I haven't eaten in 7 hours and Naomi also wants some lunch, I think it's time to start with our first recipe. Maybe this is me cheating because I kind of just wanted to try it. I mean, obviously it's just made in one pan. We'll be making menemen and I think so far I've only made shakshuka on my channel. Anyway, I only ever had a friend make menemen apart from eating it at a restaurant. And because I don't want to make a traditional one in case I make something wrong, I'm gonna go somewhere else completely. We'll be making a vegan one. I think the main difference is just that we use silken tofu instead of egg. I think that's nice. Naomi had a phase in which she made vegan scrambled eggs. No? Tofu? Scrambled tofu. That was nice. So I think this could be really good. Menemen, in case you don't know, it's a Turkish, I think mainly breakfast food. A tomato sauce with egg in it. And peppers. Aquí está lo que necesitas. Just to translate it literally. Here's what you need. Starting root. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Half a teaspoon of crushed Urfa chilies. These aren't Urfa. As if I could taste the difference anyway.
And that's also Teddy. I named them all Teddy because I can't tell the difference.
Some dried oregano, 1 small onion finely diced, 115 grams of diced shishito, padron, or Chinese green long peppers. Salt, pepper, a block of silken tofu, fresh parsley I've got somewhere. Then you could use bread later. I bought protein wraps. And then of course, you either need 150 grams of fresh tomatoes that you have to peel. I was like, no, I only want to use 1 pot. I'm not gonna do it. So it also says you can use drained canned tomatoes. I feel like draining them is unnecessary because, wow. We gotta go over there. I am a little bit scared because we'll be using tomatoes. I'm gonna take off this shirt. Low heat, actually only, boo. Add the olive oil. Start by adding half a teaspoon of the crushed chilies. I'm not gonna add as much because I'm not too fond of chilies. Okay, it's supposed to be barely warm. That's why it's not sizzling. I don't know, I'm just following your recipe. But only the steps that I wanna follow. Also add the oregano, the onion, and also the peppers. We shall season with salt. Okay, I'm not a fan of low heat because I don't have the patience. And lots of black pepper, it says. Okay. Cook, stirring constantly until very soft. Add the tomatoes and continue to cook, stirring frequently. About 5 more minutes. And now we just add the tofu. It's easy as that. It doesn't really tell me how to edit, but I'm just gonna like scramble it a little bit and then I think it's gonna slowly fall apart. No, actually, first we take half of the mixture and we're gonna add it later again. Then we add the tofu. It almost sounds like they add it as a block, but I don't know. Maybe we're just gonna do it like this. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna fall apart anyway once we... Yum. Cook, folding gently until tofu is heated through and broken into large curds, and then gently fold in the reserved vegetable mixture. I fear my ratio is a little bit off. I seem to have too much tofu, but tofu was actually the one thing that I got less of, so I'm confused. Season with more pepper and salt and fresh parsley if you want. I'm just heating up my wrap and then we can try. Well, I mean, that's not my kind of burned. I think this is fine. Here's the menemen. Oh, maybe look here. This looks nice. I'm not really sure it looks like what it's supposed to look like. You know what, actually? Yeah, why not? Doesn't look too bad. See, my wrap looks really good with it. It better be good. I feel like this is a nice base. It's just not as rich in flavor as I think it should be. It's a bit watery. Maybe I can blame my canned tomatoes. Because I love cumin so much, I kind of miss cumin in it. But then again, you can always just add whatever spices you want to add. Maybe it won't be as traditional anymore. But it's definitely tasty, very good. It's also something I would make more often if I bought silken tofu more often. But I rarely ever buy silken tofu because you can get it at a regular supermarket. And then it's just too much effort for me. I'm very low effort when it comes to food, at least. I like it. It just needs more. I always want more. But I do like that it was very easy to make. With not a lot of ingredients either. I feel like even just garlic would be nice. You know what? It's really good with the dark parts of the bread because that adds some flavor. Yeah, something's missing. I just can't figure out what. Well, what's also missing is the next recipe because we haven't made it yet, so we should probably do that. Guys, I just added a little bit of cumin to a bit of the menemen and it's instantly so much better. It's really nice. It's just, there's gotta be more. Tonight. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. A second recipe will be made in a pan as well. Ooh, that makes me want to play tennis. I'm excited for this one because we'll be making a Persian recipe and I've never made a Persian recipe, nor probably tried one, but I have not tried this one. Ava. Let me find out how to pronounce it. I can't listen to it. Maybe ash. 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 I tried. We will be making a rice and vegetable ash with pui lentils. Actually, not pui lentils. I think it's like, I don't know, some sort of stew or soup that looks really hearty and tasty. So here's what you need. Obviously olive oil because we will be frying. 2 large onions, finely chopped. A large bunch flat leaf parsley. A large bunch coriander, finely chopped. And 5 large cloves of garlic, crushed. Ooh, something new. 1 tablespoon of unsweetened tamarind paste. I know there is tamarind in other stuff that I've tried, but I've never had to buy tamarind paste. So this is new and exciting, and I hope it's good because it only came in this huge bottle. Yeah, I don't think you can just like spoon it. 2 teaspoons of paprika, 3 tablespoons of tomato puree, and 1 heaped tablespoon of plain flour, 75 grams of butter, and 100 grams of dried pui lentils. I've just chosen green lentils because they said that's also fine, and I couldn't find the pui ones. A small bunch of dill and a bunch of spring onion, thinly sliced. 1 liter of veggie stock, which is in here. And lastly, 100 grams of basmati rice. Well, I should have read the recipe properly because I thought I was gonna be lazy and I got this ready-made basmati rice. Turns out you're supposed to cook it within the stew or the ash. Yeah, we'll just be adding it very, very late. Yeah, this is another pan recipe, so we gotta go over there. Maybe that's why I usually bake. Enough olive oil to cover the bottom. Medium heat. Onion. Cook for a few minutes until softened. You guys know what that looks like. That's interesting. Once the onion is soft, we actually add the cilantro and the parsley. And we cook them until they have wilted. Well, then we just add the garlic and wait for that to become soft. So basically don't let it brown, but let it cook a little bit. Stir in the tomato paste, the paprika, the tamarind paste, and the butter. It's probably just the butter, but it smells so good. Oh. Okay, once the butter is melted, also add the flour. And again, fry for a few minutes. Ooh, then we pour in the stock and 1 liter of cold water. So my pan isn't big enough for another liter. Seems like a lot anyway. Ooh, season generously. What do I season with? Bring it to a boil. I don't know what else goes with this. I don't want to ruin it. Maybe pepper is fine. Once it boils, stir in the rice and the lentils, or just the lentils in my case. Reduce the heat and simmer without a lid for 25 to 30 minutes or until the rice and lentils are cooked. So the only issue is that my water won't really be absorbed because I'm liking the rice. It's fine. It's fine. I'm calling my mom. Well, good thing I took off my shirt because I had an accident. Oh, you can't see. I had to get changed. My denim shorts are now completely red. No, but I'm trying to save them because our soup, our ash, is very oily. Anyway, our ash should be done. Again, I added the rice very late. I mean, I definitely should have added it earlier, but also, I think I misunderstood the recipe, but I think it could have been worded differently. You know, in the recipe it says 1 liter of vegetable stock. In the step-by-step recipe, it says pour in the stock and 1 liter of cold water. Actually, no. I was supposed to add 2 liters in total. Whatever. It just seems like a lot. Maybe it would have been absorbed by the rice. You can't even see it. To be fair, it kind of looks like the menemen. It just looks like a superior menemen. Guys, if you could smell this right now. The smell is heavenly. Actually, I think I got a good amount of liquid. It says to now season it again and serve immediately. I do not know what to season it with, so I think we're done here. You've been served. I don't even want to try it because I'm scared it won't taste as good as it smells. Sprinkle some dill and spring onion on the top. And then it even looks great. Oh, I'm so sold on this, guys. This will be perfect. Where's my spoon? Found one full of onion. Cheers, guys. Cheersy ho. I added a lot of chili powder. See, yeah, it smells way more flavorful than it is. No, but this is nice. Oh, this is fantastic. It might be just a tiny bit too spicy for me. No, actually, I think it's a good amount if you want spice to be in there. I think I could do without it, is what I'm trying to say. And then up all the other flavors. I mean, it did say to season it well, like 3 times throughout this recipe, but I just didn't know what to season it with. I didn't want to ruin it. I will say, I don't think 100 grams of lentils are enough. I think I would definitely add more lentils. And I think as it sits, it will obviously absorb even more of the liquid and it will become even thicker, which is nice. This is so good. I'm gonna need a minute alone with my ash. I'm obsessed, and what about it? I really hope I will be just as obsessed with the third recipe. The third recipe is so easy. I really hope this will be good. Ooh. While I'm making this next recipe, I know I will keep eating it because it's just right here. I just have to. I will say, add a little less butter because it's a little too oily for me on top. So this next one, I actually want to try because, you know, it looks very easy for like a, I don't know, weekday dinner. But also, one of the comments under the video that I saw was kind of funny, so it was in German. The comment said, oh, white girls will always find a way to turn something into a casserole. Which is so funny to me. But also, yes, in Germany, we do love casserole. Oh, what's the casserole about, you ask? We're actually making a Gyoza casserole, which is interesting to me. My mouth will be so red because I keep eating this ash. Here's what you need. 2.5 tablespoons of red curry paste. And guys, I have a question because like this obviously comes in this and I'm like, do I squeeze it all out into this? I mean, I would assume so, right? Why do I have to do all the work? Is that not what I paid for? This is 1 teaspoon of minced ginger and 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1.5 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. This is 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, actually a little bit less, because sesame oil is just a tad too overpowering for me. 2 tablespoons of fresh coriander, 1 tablespoon of chili oil, 400 milliliters of coconut milk. That'll be interesting because I'm not a fan of coconut and savory foods, which I keep repeating on my channel, but yeah, we'll see about that. Shall we see about that? 2 bunches of pak choi. I'm not sure if this is enough because I don't know how much one bunches. We'll just see how it looks in the casserole, I guess. And then obviously the gyoza or the dumplings, but they're still in the oven, I wanted to say. I've got tofu and vegetable. Start by preheating the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Start with the 400 milliliters of coconut milk. Now, to make the red curry paste, 1, 2.5. The ginger and the garlic. Soy sauce. Ooh, yes, swirl. The rice vinegar. The sesame oil. That's it. Now we can whisk it all together. You know, the reason why I love this recipe already is because it's so easy to make. Leave me alone. Do not touch my shirt. I hate the curry paste. How do I incorporate it? Add the pak choi in an even layer. Interesting color. Now just add the gyoza. 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are 14. I might as well add 2 more. Now it's empty. Okay, this goes into the oven for 15 minutes. That's how easy it is. Okay, 15 minutes are over. I'm not sure if they will be cooked. The thing that I was afraid of, the tops, I mean, are they crunchy or are they uncooked? Crunchy or uncooked? I don't know. Try and immerse them a little bit. Fuck the crunchiness. Gonna put them back in for just for 2 minutes, I think. Okay, now on to the more exciting thing. I put the coconut milk into my coffee and it's actually kind of tasty. It looks interesting. I just don't want my gyoza to disintegrate, so I think we leave it at that. But of course, we top it off with a bit of chili oil and cilantro. Nice. Touch it. Ain't nobody gonna touch it, touch it, touch it. Just a touch of your love is enough. What else? Touch me, feel me, get to know me. Touch. There's a Mariah Carey one. Oh my god, I'm so close. Touch my body when you're on the floor. Anyway, okay, I'm done. I mean, it looks good, right? Yeah, I hope it tastes amazing, but again, I'm a bit scared. Scared is such a strong word. About them not being cooked, but mainly the coconut in there. I mean, many people do love coconut in savory food, and that's fine. It's just not a bit of me. But it is cooked, so we're fine. Yeah, the gyoza has a weird texture now. Obviously, the submerged bit is super soft and like melts in your mouth. And then you have this not even crunchy top bit. It's just like hard. But the sauce is actually really good. It's super salty. The pak choi is still very crunchy. I like it. Ooh, very spicy. I feel like you can make this better. I think this has to be a 2-pot recipe. The sauce and then the dumplings. No, this is good. I will say though that the sauce, or soup in my case, it's very strong. And so whatever flavor gyoza you have, you won't really taste it. It's also not too coconutty, which I appreciate. Oh no. I got the hiccups, so I should probably just go because they won't go away. All of these recipes were good. Definitely like the second one the most. I'm gonna have to take care of this. I don't know, I feel like I was happier once making 1-pot recipes. I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. I hope you're gonna try any of these recipes because yes, my opinion is important, but I want your opinion as well. Also guys, always, if you see any recipes or so that you find intriguing yourself, but don't really want to make yourself just in case they don't taste good, I'm happy to try them all out for you. Actually, maybe I should do that next week. Just tell me. I hope by then my hiccups will be gone. But for now, thank you so much for watching this video y entonces nos vemos la próxima vez y bye! Oh, it's quick enough, damn.